Brucey's Play Your Cards Right in 30 minutes, followed by Classic Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Chris Tarrant. But first up, I'll have a pee, please, Bob. It's Blockbusters.
And now, here's the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome to Blockbusters. And before we go into any game at all, let me point one or two things out to you, just so that the smart ones won't write letters. We've had the decorators in. What's more, we've had the refurbishers in as well, and they've planted something at the top of my desk here at the front. That's rather neat, I think, don't you? Blockbusters, it says, and why shouldn't it? And that's not all. Around the side, you may have just caught a glimpse of a couple of hexagons. Yes. And because we like to be fair on Blockbusters, we've given some to the contestants as well. In fact, they're knee-deep in them. They've got 5 on the front and 2 round the side. Now, these are all additions you may have noticed already, but there are many, many more. Keep watching in the future shows. I may be asking questions. See how many you can spot. Well, answering questions at the moment, of course, our contenders here, Nicola, Peter and Stephen, all sitting there. That's Nicola, you can see there in the single chair. Nicola Costin from Holgate Comprehensive School in Nottingham. Hello again, Nicola.
Hello.
Nice to see you. And next to her, you may recall, are 2 lads. They are Peter Blow and Stephen Bassnett from Godalming College in Surrey. Do you remember the situation? Well, it was quite exciting, actually. We were in the deciding game, the set of 3, and 3 colours were on the board. Well, 2 colours, but 3 spaces. 2 blues and a white. And we do remember, don't we, that it was our middle player, which is Peter, who was going to pick the next letter. So, let's get underway. Peter, it's all yours.
How about you, please, Bob?
You'll have a U. Right, here we go. The first question of this show. What U goes before the knife and the hammer to mean having... Yes, Pete?
Under.
Under the knife, under the hammer, right. Now it's your choice for the next letter.
An S, please.
And
Bob.
you'll have an S over on the right. What S, according to Neil Armstrong, was small for man? Yes, Peter?
Step.
Step is right again. Yep. Nicola nearly leapt out of her seat because it's critical that she stops them now because she's going for her second gold run if she can get this. They, however, are going for their first. Now, 2 letters to choose from. Which one?
T, please.
T, OK. Now, all 3 of you, be quick with this if you can, Nicola. What T describes the hillside, paddy fields of China, and the standing areas for football supporters at... Yes, Stephen?
Terraces.
Terraces is right, and that's Blockbusters. Well, there we are. So close to the top of this show, we have a win on our hands, and it's one in which I have to say goodbye to our champion, Nicola. Bit sad, isn't it, really?
It is, yes.
Didn't really get in on that one at all. However, all the very best for the future. I hope you make the Himalayas. I know you want to get there sometime. You take with you not only the money, of course, and the Blockbuster Dictionary, but something new. It's the brand new Blockbuster sports shirt, and I know you're going to enjoy wearing that. So for Nicola, as she leaves us, a big round of applause, please. Nicola Costin from Holgate Comprehensive School in Nottingham. Now we turn to the 2 lads to find out which one of them is going down for the first gold run. Let me see if I can tell by the faces. Yeah. Peter, OK. Have a look at the board. That's what you're going to be facing. And with that in mind, let me ask you if you're all ready to go, are you?
If it makes any difference.
It doesn't make any difference at all. So, Peter, put yourself on the hot spot, please. OK, Pete, you know the rules. It's gold to gold in 60 seconds or less. All you have to do is tell us which of those letters you want to start with on the left-hand side.
AOT.
Before the deadline.
RLAC.
On all sides.
Ref, light and... Right, left and centre.
That's right.
CB.
She wishes her blind date contestants a lot
Cilla
of...
Black.
Yep.
PF.
Person who breeds homing birds.
Pigeon fancier.
That's it.
TDS.
As pure as this wintry weather condition.
PS.
One of the 6 major basic trading currencies.
Pound sterling.
That's it.
DOW.
He led the troops to victory at the Battle of Waterloo.
Duke of Wellington.
That's it! Blockbusters! 1 or 2 hiccups, but you got there. Congratulations, and here's the first Gold Run prize.
You're obviously the sort to relish a challenge, and because you've come this far with flying colours, we knew you'd like to spend a weekend tackling the elements in Snowdonia. Don't worry about all the kit. We'll fix you up with the right gear, and most importantly, with the right instructor. Your rock climbing course will be tailored to suit your previous experience. It's character forming, it's rewarding, and it's fun. Then it's time to take the waters of this region by canoe with your newfound friends. Again, we'll provide all the equipment. It'll be a physically demanding weekend, but with your determination, we know you'll find it immensely exciting and exhilarating.
Congratulations. Well done. Wonderful first Gold Run prize. Just to check, the couple you missed out on before the deadline right at the beginning was ahead of time. It's an odd one, I know. The other one is as pure as the driven snow. But you got there well within your time, so retake your seat and we'll carry on. Another round of applause. Well, there we are. That means they've got the first Gold Run out of the way. Will they be doing their second? Well, we've got to meet a new contestant, of course, and he or she is coming up right now. I can see it's a she. You'll be seeing her in a minute. And she's arranging a Garfield. Are there ever any games without Garfields as her mascot in front of her? All set? Yes, she is. So, let's meet her, shall we? Sharon Bullis. A round of applause. Hello, Sharon. You've got some friends in the audience, haven't you, Sharon?
I should hope so.
Welcome. What's that particular Garfield's name, if he has one?
His name's just Garfield, I'm sorry.
Oh, is it? He's turned around the other way.
He's shy.
Shy?
Yes.
I see, we have a shy Garfield. Very good. Meet Peter and Stephen sitting next to you. They're waiting to welcome you to the show. Because they want to get down on the Gold Run for the second time. It's up to you to stop them if you possibly can. I know you're a little bit shaky, so just relax, because we're going to play a game and see how you get on. You only have to answer a few questions, doesn't she? Right, the board is ready, E is flashing. Let's play Blockbusters. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. What E is the word on the sign lit up over the doors of an auditorium throughout the performance? Yes, Stephen got there.
Exit.
Exit? That's right. Well done. Don't forget, lots of voice when you answer these. Steve has the next one.
A, please, Bob.
You want the A. See if you can get this one, Sharon. What A are amalgam, pewter, gunmetal, and steel? That's Peter.
Alloys.
They are alloys. Well done. 2 blues so far, and your choice.
R, please, Bob.
You want an R. What R goes before low, down, and out to mean there is little or nothing left? Pete again.
Run.
Run is the answer. Right, 3 blues in a row. We must tell Sharon not to be put off. It's happened many times before. Just see if you can get there quick enough. I know you've been pushing the button, but not quite quick enough. Okay. Yes, Peter?
O, please.
O, all right. What O bring tears to the eyes, but... Yes, Sharon?
Onion?
Onion's right. The rest of the question, but only when they're being chopped in the kitchen. Right, that's a white on the board. Let's see if she can amplify on that. What do you want next?
Can I have a P, please, Bob?
Ah, you've got there, haven't you? Well done. What P was the cartoon character who made his first appearance in 1930 with Mickey Mouse in the chain? Yes, Steve?
Pluto.
It was Pluto, yes. Yep. 1930 it was. Pluto. Gosh. Right, now where?
J, please, Bob.
The J, after due consideration. What J was the surname of the pilot who lost her life flying a special mission? Yes, Stephen?
Johnson.
Amy Johnson. You're right again. Another flashing blue light. See if you can do it again, Sharon. Steve?
S, Bob.
S, right. What S refers to the distance between the ends of a bridge or... Peter?
Span.
Span is exactly right. Well done. Well, bit tough. Bit tough on Sharon. Hasn't got away yet. Oh, you've got £5, haven't you? But not very far. That's the toehold. Horoscopes.
Horoscopes, yeah. I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, I was going to ask you, an Aquarius. Does that make you a lively, vital person? What does it make you?
Yeah, it makes me extrovert and noisy sometimes.
Yes, not very extrovert and noisy yet, but perhaps the time will come.
I'm nervous.
Oh, I know, but they always are. Peter, what are you? Do you know?
Gemini.
Ah, Gemini, huh? Yes, Stephen, do you know?
Aquarius too.
Now you know what you're up against, Sharon. Okay. Second game coming up. There's a U flashing on the board. Let's go straight into it with this question. What U is the part of the mind containing instincts and impulses of which we are unaware? Yes, Sharon?
Unconsciousness?
No, I can't give it to you.
No, sorry.
This goes to Peter and Stephen. What U is the part of the mind containing instincts and impulses of which we are unaware? Stephen?
Unconscious.
Yes, it is. Unconscious. Yes, give him a round. It's right. Unconsciousness is a state. It was the part of the mind is the unconscious part. It had to be that one word. Tough, that one. Now, the next one, please, Pete. Stephen, rather.
W, please.
W? OK. What W can be jumped into in the 3,000-metre steeplechase, but must... Peter?
Water.
Water. It's the water jump. Well done. Rest of the question, but must be jumped over in show jumping. Right, 2 blues so far, and Peter's choice.
An H, please.
You'll have the H. OK, Sharon, stand by for this. What H are known also as whirlybirds and choppers? You got there first, Pete.
Helicopters.
Helicopters, correct. 3 ominous-looking blues in the middle of the board there. Are you going to the left or to the right?
The left. F, please.
F, OK. All 3 of you now. What F goes before land, tail, and story for 3 things, Sharon?
Fairy?
Yes, it's fairy. Well done. No matter how unlikely the answer's going to sound, you've got to say it. But it's the speed of the button that counts. OK, now you have a choice.
I'll have a G, please.
A G, right up there on the left. What G is the relationship of Major Ronald Ferguson to Beatrice and Eugenie of... Yes, Peter?
Grandfather.
Grandfather's right. Beatrice and Eugenie of York, of course. Grandfather, correct answer. Now they're back in the lead again. Where to?
M, please.
You want to go to the right. Sharon, see if you can do it again. What M describes the meat used to make hamburgers? Peter?
I'll say mutton.
No. Now, Sharon, what M describes the meat used to make hamburgers and cottage pies?
Minced.
Mince is right. Well done. With a tremulous voice, she said, mince. Right, now, with a strong, loud voice, tell us which letter you want.
B, please.
OK. What P is to Roundhead as royalist is to Cavalier? Peter?
Parliamentarian.
That's it, parliamentarian. Well done. Right, they were opponents in the English Civil War, of course. Now, she's done a bit of harm to their run across the board. They've got to work elsewhere. Where are you going?
R, please.
The R, I see. What R is an area of land set aside especially for the benefit of wildlife? Yes, Peter?
Reserve.
Reserve is right. Yes, good. Speed of the button, Sharon, as Pete picks the next one.
O, please.
The O. Over on the left. Could do with this. What O is bad for us at a low level because it causes air pollution, but at a high level... Yes, Sharon?
Oxygen?
No.
No.
Pete and Stephen. What O is bad for us at a low level because it causes air pollution, but at a high level it protects us from ultraviolet rays. Yes, Steve?
Ozone.
It's got to be ozone, correct? Now, they've spread a massive blues across the left there, but there's still no flashing light on this case because you've got 2 to get. Which one are you going to go for?
A.
OK. Oh, you're crawling up the middle. OK. Now, all 3 of you, what A is a condition caused by a shortage of hemoglobin in the blood? Stephen?
Acne.
Not exactly, no, no. It's on a lot of people's minds, but it's not the right answer. Now it goes to Sharon. What A is a condition caused by a shortage of hemoglobin in the blood?
Is it anemia?
It is anemia. Well answered. Now what?
V, please.
I see. It's not easy, is it? What V is the city in which Beethoven is buried? Yes, Stephen.
Vienna.
It is Vienna. He's buried in Vienna. Still no flashing light. Where next, gentlemen?
B.
B. Right, you're going across the top. Trying all angles. What B are the people who hold the degree of BA, BSc, or... Yes, Peter?
Bachelors.
They are bachelors. Yes, they are. And out of interest, it says on the card, be they single or married, male or female. They are bachelors. Now we have a flashing blue light. And it means there's an obvious one to pick. Let's go across to ask them, yes?
E.
The E, says Peter, and this is the question. Sharon, see what you can do with this. What E wore nothing but his crown in the Hans Andersen... Yes, Sharon?
Emperor.
The Emperor, correct. The Emperor's new clothes, of course, and that was a right answer. It means that we've stopped the flashing light for the moment. What next?
A C, please.
A C. Good game, this is. What sea form most of the topographical features of the moon? Yes, Sharon.
Craters.
Craters is right again. Now, the moment Sharon never thought would arrive, she's got a flashing white light and a chance to make the connection. Which one are you going to pick?
N, please.
N. Okay, here we go. What N is sometimes put over soft fruit bushes and plants to stop... Peter?
Net.
It's a net. You're right. Yes. Now it's got to be Blockbusters, this particular one. It is that letter that was bound to come up sooner or later with only 5 letters left on the board. Which one, please? You dare.
J, please, Bob. S.
S, yes, right. I knew you were joking, Peter. What S is to pounce suddenly like a... Peter.
Spring.
No, it's not. Sharon, what S is to pounce suddenly like the police in a meticulously planned raid which catches the victims completely unawares? Oh, you see it in the tabloid headlines. A police swoop. Swoop was the answer. Here it goes again. Everybody in again. What S is the device fitted to a gun to muffle the shot? That's Stephen.
Silencer.
Is the right answer, and that's Blockbuster. Well, what a wonderful battle that was, and it meant that Sharon earned herself £30 in all. Very well done indeed, and can't help but be disappointed that you're going so soon. You very, very nearly got there.
Okay.
Splendid fight. Sorry you're a little bit nervous. Lots of people are, but never mind. You also get, of course, the Blockbuster Dictionary and one of several patterns of sports shirt. Choose the one you want. Meanwhile, Sharon, thank you for being a splendid contestant. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And that was Sharon Bullis from Windine School, Sedbury in Gloucestershire. We'll be meeting a new contestant to go after that gold run after we've seen a second gold run from the lads right after this break. We'll see you in a moment. Don't go away.
Some of Hollywood or World Series of Poker tonight at 10, exclusively on Challenge.
Welcome back as we prepare to meet a new contestant before we do that gold run. So a big hand, please, for Joe Rowe. Right. And it is Godalming plays Wolverhampton because Joe comes from Wolverhampton Grammar School. Good to meet you, Joe. You are Joseph, yes?
No, Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan?
Yep. Well,
I
people
see.
are just too lazy
So
to
do you
call me
spell
Joe.
it with an E or not? It's J-O?
Yeah, E.
You do? Oh, very odd, but there you are.
I know.
Well, I know you've already met the other two. You've shaken hands, so settle in because you're going to do nothing at all for the moment. They are instead. One of them is going down onto the hotspot and we think we know who it is, don't we, Stephen?
We do.
Yes. OK, well, Stephen, we give you a brief preview of the board. That's the one, like no other board you've seen. Now we come back to you to see whether he's ready. Yes, he looks like it. So, Stephen, for the second gold run, put yourself on the hotspot, please. As always, it's gold to gold in 60 seconds or less. Now, take it easy. You've got a whole minute to do it in. Tell us where you want to start on the left, and we'll start the clock.
LV.
Coupon purchased in advance for a midday meal.
Luncheon voucher.
Yes.
LF.
Paid by people who aren't afraid of the television detector van.
License fee.
Yes.
CC.
CaCO3, which occurs in marble, coral and limestone.
Carbon.
Nope.
BM.
Madonna's role in Dick Tracy.
BMN.
Card game, also called Strip Jack Naked.
GD.
Sounds like an impressive Scandinavian, but it's a breed of a very large dog.
Great Dane.
Yes.
OTBP.
Place for sports news in tabloids.
On the back page.
Yes.
LE.
For British women, it's 78.1 years. For British men, 72.4.
Life expectancy.
That's right.
CTC.
Modern scientific centres of education opening throughout the country.
Something Technical College.
Not quite.
SOI.
Ousted ruler who sat on... Oh, hard luck. Give him a round of applause. Very hard indeed. Whoa. I wonder if you would have got that one. Ousted ruler who sat on the peacock throne. SOI. No. Shah of Iran, it would have been. Let me tell you what the other ones were. CTC is City Technology Colleges. Bit of a mouthful. The one that you missed in the middle is calcium carbonate. That's all you wanted. Yeah, now he says yes. BM is Breathless Mahoney. That was Madonna. And the card game you'd never heard of was Beggar My Neighbour. But it didn't matter, did it, Steve? You've got lots of money. I mean, you're up to £210 each now, so that's worth having. Smile, return to your seat, and we'll carry on. A round of applause. Bit disappointing, definitely a bit disappointing. Still, they've got that canoe climbing weekend. They're going to enjoy that, and they may get the third. That's up to Joe. Joe is absolutely determined they're not going to, aren't you, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Bob, I am.
Yes, Bob.
OK, right. You're ready to go. You've got your finger by the button. The lads are ready too. So here we go with the first game in a set of 3. They're going for their third goal run. Joe, or Jonathan, is going for his first. Let's play Blockbusters. Here's a starter for you. What D are newspapers published 6 days a week, or... Peter?
Say dailies.
Dailies is right. What a guess. It was right. The alternative was or cleaners who work 5 days a week. Dailies was correct, and it gives you the first choice.
C, please.
The C. OK. What C is another term for the canine teeth? Yes, Pete. Nope. Joe. What C is another name for the canine teeth? They are known as cuspids. Cuspids, from the Latin cupis, meaning point. What C is denoted by a round sign of a red diagonal cross on a blue background? Yes, Joe?
Clearway.
That's it. Clearway's got you all right. There's always more applause and cheering on that first one than any. And you can understand why. Go for a second.
S, please.
OK, they may not let you. It remains to be seen. What S goes after Gordon, English and Irish for 3... Yes, Peter?
Setter.
Yes, 3 dogs. Right, well done. So, 2 blues and 1 white on the board. An interesting situation, and we leave it at that. We hope you can join us next time round to see whether Joe does his first or whether the lads do their third. Should be good. We'll see you then. Goodbye for now from all of us.
We'll find out how they will get on tomorrow when Bob's back with more Blockbusters at 8 on Challenge. Next up tonight, Brucey's here with Play Your Cards Right, so stick around.